Iran launches fresh missile barrage toward Israel, military says. A missile is intercepted over Tel Aviv, Israel, after Iran fired a fresh salvo of missiles on Friday. Iran fired a fresh barrage of missiles towards northern, central, and southern Israel on Friday, according to the Israeli military. Sirens sounded across the country, the Israeli military said, adding that its air forces were operating to intercept and strike where necessary to eliminate the threat. The military instructed residents to enter a protected space and remain there until further notice. Emergency services are reporting to scenes where impacts are reported. Locations in Israel and the West Bank hit by Iranian strikes since June 13th. Iraqis protest Israel-Iran conflict in Baghdad and other cities. Iraqi Shiite Muslim women protest Israel's strikes on Iran in Baghdad's Sadr city on Friday. Thousands of Iraqis took to the streets of Baghdad and other cities on Friday after powerful cleric Muqtada al-Sadr called for mass demonstrations against the conflict between Israel and Iran. Images released from al-Sadr's media office showed large crowds gathered in the Sadr city district of Iraq's capital, Baghdad, following Friday prayers. Many protesters could be seen holding umbrellas to shield themselves from the summer sun. At a separate demonstration in Iraq's central province of Najaf, a large banner read, "No to Israel." One demonstrator in Baghdad, a 54-year-old taxi driver named Abu Hussein, told news agency AFP that Israel had no right to attack Iran. "It is an unjust war," he said, adding, "Israel is not in it for the Iranian nuclear program. What Israel and the Americans want is to dominate the Middle East." Saudi nuclear regulator says attacks on peaceful nuclear facilities is a violation of international law. The Saudi nuclear regulator has warned that any attack on nuclear facilities intended for peaceful purposes is a violation of international law. Any armed attack by any party or any threat targeting nuclear facilities dedicated to peaceful purposes constitutes a violation of international resolutions, the principles of the United Nations Charter, international law, and the statute of the International Atomic Energy Agency. The Saudi Nuclear and Radiological Regulatory Commission said on X on Friday, "Why this matters? Concern has been rising in Gulf Arab states about the possibility of environmental contamination or reprisal attacks if Israel or the United States strike Iran's nuclear facilities just across the Persian Gulf." Iran's only functional nuclear power plant, in Bushehr, is closer to several U.S. allied Arab capitals than to Tehran. Israel has not targeted it in its strikes at Iran's nuclear facilities.